Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot, coming to you with your 2019 projection for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Pisces. You can find me on Instagram at Bitch in a Hurry or at bitchinahurry.com, where currently I have a sale going on through the end of the year to take an additional 25% off all of my readings. For those of you that have already taken advantage of that, thank you so much. I really and truly appreciate it. And we've had a great time doing all kinds of different readings, and it's been a lot of fun. So thank you so much for that. And the code for that also is HH2018. Happy Holidays. Oops, 2018. So again, if you can find me at Bitch in a Hurry, and if you want to book a personal reading, you can do so there. I would also say you might want to check your moon and rising signs. These are general readings for 2019 to give you a little bit more clarity. Or again, of course, you can always book one on my website where I will go actually month by month and give you some different details for each month of the year. We're here. I have to keep it a little more general, or it would just be like an hour-long video. So, all right, let's get started here, Pisces. You guys have had a lot going on. From all the readings lately, it's like there's something that you really want to do. And I remember this. I have a good friend that's a Pisces, and so I think of her a lot when I do these. And she's got all these things she wants to do. She's very creative, and it's been about choosing in what it is that you want to do and thinking about what it is that you want to do. Well, as you head into 2019, in the first quarter here, you have the Ace of Wands, and this says to me you need to take some action. You have thought, you have perseverated, you have made all these plans. It's now time to take action. This first quarter of the year will determine the rest of the year. So it will get the momentum going for the rest of the year. You are to take action. All of the thoughts and the plans, maybe the classes you wanted to take, anything that you want to do, whether it's start like a YouTube channel or a newsletter or a blog or teach classes, whatever it is, now is the time for you to make effort to do that. Do something instead of just kind of playing at whatever it is. It's time for you to do something about it, something that really will bring you joy and happiness. In the second quarter of the year, you have the Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment. So it's very encouraging, because when you take this action, you'll be able to really reap some benefits right away. And that's wonderful, because you guys are a water sign. You're very emotional, and you need to feel like what you're doing is the right thing. And so from this first quarter where you take this action, the second quarter, you really do feel some major emotional fulfillment from what it is that you have decided to focus on. And you can see this person is focused on something and all the prosperity that's around him. Fish oftentimes are a sign of prosperity. So this is like an emotional, like windfall, just feeling so good, feeling so much progress, feeling like you're doing something important. Now we get to the third quarter, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and I absolutely love her. She's well-rooted. She is one of those, I always say this, she's like the mom that when you get home from school, she's making cookies, She's safe, and she's well-rooted, and she's wonderful. People respect her. So from whatever you're doing, not only are you getting, this is, no wonder it's in my shirt. Not only are you getting a strong emotional fulfillment, you're making a lot of other people feel really happy. And this is also emotionally going to be something that builds you up, because you're nurturing. And so the fact that you can do something that makes you really happy, you can feel the emotional fulfillment from that, but then you can kind of bless all these people around you with whatever this gift is that you have. This only serves to make you feel even better about the choice that you've made. So again, this is going to be whatever it is that you put your effort toward, you will be able to really help a lot of other people. You will be able to make other people happy in the same way that this makes you happy. So that's really exciting. Now, the fourth quarter, we have the Seven of Swords. And a lot of times this can be like a secret keeping kind of card. What this says to me is it's time, of course, to go back over the year and kind of see where you've come from and make some decisions about where you're going in 2020. What this says to me is whatever you're planning for 2020, you should keep it to yourself. because, maybe you've had some really serious success, and I feel that that's exactly what's going to happen. So when 2020 comes, you may have made some new plans, some new ways that you're going to move forward with all of these things that you're working on, and all this emotional stuff that makes you feel so good, and that you've been able to help other people with. But that doesn't mean that you need to tell everybody about it. Sometimes when you release too much information about the things that bring you joy, you'll find that other people want to take them away from you. And as sad as that might be, it seems to be true. So moving into 2020, you're coming off a very successful year, a year of emotional fulfillment, a year of action, a year of having fulfillment also that you can put your hands on, and not only fulfilling you, but fulfilling other people. So when you get into this last quarter of 2019, I think that your plans for the upcoming year should be kept just to you. I mean, you can share with like a couple close friends, or maybe a family member that you really trust, a partner, a spouse, but beyond that, I think you should keep it to yourself. Not everyone will be on the same page with you, and that's okay. They don't have to be. It's none of their business. That's what it says to me. It's none of their business. Now, you have a few clarifying cards here. One is the Page of Swords, which I love, because this is an intellectual idea. This says that you're going to have, when you take this action with this Ace of Wands, you're going to actually be able to discern very quickly what steps you take that are good and what steps you take that are not good for you. You'll have that strong I can't talk. You'll have that strong objective mind, so that when opportunities come to you while you're taking this kind of raw action, you'll know right away where it is that you need to put your effort. That Page of Swords is a young, objective, vibrant, emotionally intellectual energy, very objective. So like I say, as you're taking all of this action, you'll be able to determine where the best places to take action will be, and it won't be an emotional decision. It will be a purely objective, like a business decision. You'll know exactly where you need to go. Now, the next card for clarifying that you have is the Eight of Wands. This is a very fast-moving energy. And the wonderful thing is, we all know the energy that you put out into the universe is the energy that comes back toward you. So as you put out all of this energy and all of this effort, all of those things come right back to you. And you have this emotional fulfillment and the prosperity emotionally that you feel. And of course, you have this Queen of Pentacles, who has everything like available to her, and she gives everything away to the people that she loves, and she blesses them, and then in turn it comes back and blesses her. So this is just more confirming what an interesting and like fulfilling year this will be for you. And then the last card you have, and this is very interesting, is the Fool. This, you see, he's just stepping off this precipice, and he's like, I'm going to go for it. And that is the theme for you for this year, is to just step out into the great unknown and do these things that make you happy. The other thing is, this is also, I think, kind of going with this Seven of Swords, heading you into that new year, the year of like where you're evaluating 2019 and you're heading into 2020 and making some choices. This also says you may have some places that you want to go and some things you want to do that definitely people will not understand. So as you evaluate how everything went in 2019, your plans for 2020, I think, are going to be even more radical than the ones that you had for 2019. So again, you want to keep these to yourself. If any of you know what this means, please feel free to tell me. This has been one of the more out there readings that I've had this time. So please let me know what you see for you coming in the next year. And as this time progresses, I'd like to know what manifests for you as well. I see it's like whatever the endeavor is something, I think, very creative, that maybe you'll turn into a business. That's what it looks like to me. So please keep me posted, okay? Thank you so much for watching.